Chicago, the city that works. These are the stories of artists, artisans, entrepreneurs, job creators, educators, entertainers, and innovators who earn their living through the arts. This is how art works. On today's episode, we learn from artists the power of the arts to create legacy. And leaving a legacy is muy caliente.
Latin street dance, it wasn't necessarily about a street per se. It was the description of the dance, the street dance that is Latin. When people come to dance, we have a life-changing effect. I was inspired by the interest that I saw as I started sharing my passion for dance. I started doing this way back in college, where sharing my culture, dancing and music kind of became an extracurricular activity. And from that point on, coming to Chicago after I graduated, I continue to do so. Some of the places that I performed in Chicago for many years have been Chicago Summer Dance.
All right. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So now we travel. 1 and swing. All right, great job.
We also do several corporate events throughout the city, and we get invited to many festivals. I also produce many events, and one of them is going to be at a theater, a Latin dance performance, on a theater performance, and that's in December called the Latin Dance Review. And I've also produced some festivals, conventions, and several events throughout the city. I have about 12 instructors, 12 to 15 instructors, and a staff of about 20 people at the studio. Dances that we teach over 80 dances per week. We have 80 classes per week about. Those include salsa, Afro-Cuban dance, bachata, the different types of bachata, merengue, cha-cha-cha, classes for kids. We also have an after-school program. So we're dancing pretty much 24/7. Outside of the city of Chicago, we have performed at several places. I get invited to teach and DJ at a Cozumel cruise that goes to Cozumel. I've been going to Montreal. I went to Montreal for about 10 years that I was teaching workshops over there and performing. Los Angeles, Miami, different dancing events. They're called congresses, and we go and teach and dance at those events. We work with children, and we have an after-school program. We start at 4 years old. We have a 4 to 7, and then we have a section from 8+, which goes all the way up to 13, 14. And this fall, we just started an after-school program for the same ages, for the kids, which starts at about 3:30 p.m. until about 6 o'clock. And we teach them breakdancing, salsa, bachata, ballet, and hip-hop, and several other styles. The plans for the future for Latin street dance is to keep our passion going, create a larger community, and keep changing lives here at the studio. I highly recommend to follow your passion. And follow your passion many times doesn't come with financial reward at first, but when you're doing something full-time that you love, you tend to get very good at it, and then you're available for opportunities. I would say that for sure art really works.